Are you feeling lost when it comes to building wealth? Do you feel like everyone else seems to know what they're doing and you're still trying to figure out where to even start? Well, listen, don't worry, as you're definitely not alone. Let me tell you something, right? When I first started growing wealth through investing, and that's more than 25 years ago, I was flat broke. Not just scraping by, I was £100,000 in bad debt. And today, I'm a multi-millionaire. I put over 13 million in liquid, through making smart investment and strategic decisions. Now, I didn't get here because I'm a genius, far from it. I got here because I followed a system, a roadmap. And in this video, I'm going to give you that exact 4-step roadmap to wealth. No fluff, no jargon, just real world experience. So let's do this. Step number one. Step number one is you need to evaluate. That's number one. Know your goals and your risk level. First step, before even touching a stock or a crypto wallet or a trading platform, is this. You need to know what you want. Now, I know that sounds obvious, but it's where 90% of people go wrong. When I first started, I just wanted to make money. That's not a plan. That's just too vague. You need to think about, what are your goals, even if you don't yet know? Is it to create a second income stream within, say, 12 months? Or do you want to build a long-term wealth for retirement? That's very different. Or grow a lump sum aggressively in the next 3 years. Very different objectives. Can you see that? Now, once I got clear on this, crystal clear, my mindset changed overnight. During this process, I realized I wasn't a short-term trader looking at my screen for 8 hours a day, but more of an investor, allowing the market to do the heavy lifting and create financial independence for me over time. And that meant I had to align my investing style with my personality and my risk level. So ask yourself, how much risk can I really handle? Do I like risk or not? Am I patient or do I need faster results? How much time can I realistically dedicate a week? Once you get honest with yourself, the path reveals itself to you. Okay, now this is step number two. Step number two is this. Step number two, after you've evaluated, is to allocate. Okay, allocate. That's step number two, and that is dividing your money, dividing it wisely. Now that you know where you're headed, right, it's time to fuel the same journey with some of your hard-earned money. It can be a scary step for many new investors, and many make their second big mistake right away. They put all their investments into one asset. In fact, that's what I did in the early 2000s. I threw everything into one tech stock because I read about it in some forum. Woof, guess what? It tanked, and hard. I lost nearly everything that I'd scraped together, and it was painful. So I learned the hard way. Now, from that point on, I started applying the concept of asset allocation. In short, allocation is all about how you divide your money across broad categories or goals. For example, how much you put into investing versus saving, or do you put it into stocks, cryptos, property, what? Here's a simple approach that you can start with. Let's say 30% long-term investments like index funds or dividend stocks, 30% growth assets, crypto, high-growth stocks, emerging markets, 30% a cash buffer or short-term trading, and of course, crucial, 10% education, so that you learn how to become profitable, right? These aren't fixed rules, by the way, but the point is, don't go all in like me, all right? Make money like a professional. All right, now that brings us to step number 3. I wonder what this is going to be. Step number 3 is strategize. You got to strategize. That is step number 3. Choose a plan that fits your lifestyle, that fits your risk tolerance. Now we come to this strategy. This is where the magic really happens. The biggest lie in investing is that you need to be glued to the screens all day to succeed. You don't. I grew my first investment portfolios into an 8-figure sum in the evenings, right? Spending maximum 30 minutes a day between 8:30 p.m. and 9 p.m. That was my time. And I made it work because I picked a strategy that fitted into my lifestyle. So ask yourself, are you a morning person? Or do you have 20 minutes at lunchtime? Can you carve out time in the evening or even once a week on a weekend? See, once you know your time commitment, then you can choose accordingly. Short on time, long-term investing is your friend. Want to build weekly income? Then try my value cost averaging strategy or my Buffalo strategy. By the way, if you want the strategy, you can grab it below. Got even more time? Okay, well then look into technical trading using charts and graphs, crypto staking, or property investing. For example, listen, there is no best strategy. There's only what fits you. And if you don't choose a strategy that fits into your life, you will quit. I've seen it over and over and over again. Which brings us to step number 4. And that has to be this. Step number 4, after you've done all the others, is evolve. Now, evolve means reviewing and adjusting as life changes. You're not a statue. I like to call it a tree. You're not a tree, right? Your life will change. Your income, your goals, your energy levels, your responsibilities. So your strategy must evolve too. Now, in the beginning, I was hyperactively involved, trading, hustling, saying yes to every opportunity. Mad. Now, the market does all the work. I spend most of my time managing long-term assets and mentoring others. But here's the thing. I reviewed and I adjusted constantly every quarter. It's every 3 months. I mean, come on. I asked, is this working? Every year, just once, I asked, am I aligned with my goals? And then I reallocated money. I changed strategies. I simplified. This simple process is what separates amateurs from pros. And the beautiful part, the more you do up front, the less you have to do later. Put in the effort early and let compound interest and growth do the heavy lifting. So, let's summarize. Let me be clear. Wealth is not luck. I repeat, wealth is not luck. It's not winning the lottery. And it's not just for those few lucky people who get it instantly. No, it's a skill. And like any skill, it's learnable. Just follow the roadmap. So let's recap your 4-step roadmap to wealth. Number 1, evaluate. Get crystal clear on what you want and how you think. Spend time on it. Number 2, allocate. Spread your money in a way that protects and grows it. Number 3, strategize. Build a plan around your life, not someone else's, yours. Number 4, evolve, review, adjust and upgrade as you go. That's it. That's the path I took from broke and overwhelmed to multi-millionaire investor. Start building your wealth purposefully, because if I can do it, so can you. If this video gave you clarity, give it a like, subscribe and share it with someone who needs a roadmap right now.